Hey, the video's on. Hey, Adriana, and anybody else who might be watching this. Welcome to the tutorial for anime. So like I said, I'm not a professional anime artist, but I have been looking into it and practicing and really enjoy getting to know a new art medium. So I'm going to do a little tutorial on how, what I learned so far on how to draw an anime face. And it's a lot different from drawing a face realistically, which is pretty fun actually, because you can be super creative with it and kind of add your own little quirks to it, which is fun. So right here I have, let's see, make sure you can see this okay. There we go. I have just a circle drawn, and I'm going to be drawing with marker so you can see it, but I recommend drawing with pencil so you can erase all those draw lines that you create. So here I have my circle. When I draw a circle, I like to kind of just go around more than once so that I get a general good shape of a circle. And then from there, I'm kind of right, not quite in the center of the circle this way, but if you were to cut the circle in half and go down a little bit, that's where you want to start your cheek line coming out of. So just go down a couple inches, um, maybe to the bottom of your circle actually, and then bring a diagonal line in to where the chin is going to be. And then you do the same thing on the other side, just a kind of diagonal line coming in slightly to about the bottom of your circle. I went a little far on that end. And then just meet your chin right in the middle. So you have kind of what looks like an acorn shape, or now it's kind of looking like a hot air balloon to me. So whatever you think it looks like is good. But that general shape. And then from there, you can kind of divide your face, um, just like we do when we draw a self-portrait or something. We make those kind of work lines right there so we know where we're working from. So I drew a line in the center going up and down, and I drew a line going from side to side, starting right here where I brought my cheek, where I started my cheek out of. So that is, you don't need to draw those little dots. I just wanted you to see where I drew that line, where I made that come out of. And that's actually going to be where we put the eyes. So kind of in the middle right here, in this little section, you're going to draw, just like we do for our own eyes, that curved line up there. And I saw a lot of different ways to draw eyes. One way that I loved is super simple. You just draw a curved line and then a diagonal line coming down. So that is an eye. And then you can draw kind of a big circle coming down. But see how I can't see the top of my circle because that eyelid is covering it? That's the eyeball. And then you can draw your pupil, shade it in like that. And you can be creative with your eyes too. Like, remember that document that I sent you in class today, Adriana, with the different eye shapes? Like, there's so many different ways you can draw eyes, which is pretty cool. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Curved line up top, and then that kind of straight diagonal on the bottom. The big circle for the eyeball, and then the pupil, and just kind of fill it in like that. And then I'm going to make this anime character kind of looking off in that direction. And then I got a little wonky, but that's why when you draw with pencil, you can erase and adjust. Then you can draw a small little line above that top of your eye for the eyelid, just like that. And then the eyebrows are pretty high up on an anime character, so they're a lot further up than if we were drawing a realistic face. So I'm going to kind of go probably this high, like about an inch or so higher than the eyelid. And you can make your eyebrows as thin or as thick as you'd like. What I noticed about anime characters is they're all pretty thin. Unless your character has really burly, bushy eyebrows or something. It's personal to your character. And then noses can be super simple. They can just be, let's see, the nose line is typically where that circle meets the shape. So it's typically right here. So you can make a little pointed nose line. It can be just a little straight line. It can be whatever nose shape you'd like, really. That's what's so cool about anime, is you can do whatever you want. And then for the mouth line, it's just kind of in the center below the nose, so you can kind of make a little curve for a smile. Make the lips a little more predominant if you'd like. So there is the general placement of the facial features for an anime face. And then when you are done with that, you can start with the hair. The hair, I love doing the hair because that's kind of just wispy. You can kind of give her any type of hairstyle you'd like. And what I'm doing with the hair is I'm just kind of drawing a line down and then back up, and I give it a little point right there. So really it's just a bunch of shapes, a bunch of like triangular spiky shapes. Maybe she even has a little ponytail coming up over here. And then what you can do is kind of blend those facial lines together. I'm kind of blending the cheeks so they're not so pointy. And then what I would do if I were drawing with pencil is I would erase this big circle line right here and all those kind of X or cross right in the middle of her face. I'd erase those lines because those were just my working lines. And I want those to go away now. But since I drew in marker, they have to stay. And now for the neck in an anime character is a lot thinner or smaller than a realistic neck. I'm just drawing a line kind of, you could say directly down from the pupil, actually. So if we kind of make a line down from the pupil, that's about how thick the neck could be. And that looks pretty proportionate for an anime character. And the shoulders kind of just come out at a curved line and then curve down, just like that. And then the shirt collar. And you can kind of choose to make the ears just kind of a little dark shape there if you'd like. And there's basically your anime drawing right there of the face. The real simple facial features, cartoony, anime-esque. And of course, the eyes on an anime character are a lot bigger than realistic eyes, and you can make them much bigger too if you'd like. That is up to your personal taste in how you like those anime characters to look. As for the body, let's see if I have a different paper to put up there. I kind of went a little big with the face. So if I kind of put a piece of paper right here, there, to extend her. The body, you can, well, you know what? Actually, I don't like that. Start fresh. For the body of an anime character, if you're drawing the whole thing, I would suggest practicing with her face first, though, because that way you can get her face down and really play with how you want her eyes, how big you want her eyes to be, and what you want her face to be doing, and how you want her hairstyle. So I suggest starting with the face first, and then when you're ready to put her face on a body, here's some tips for drawing a body for anime style. So you have the circle for the head, the jawline, and then you have we're going to kind of draw a stick person here. So a line going from the chin down, and then you have a rectangle, and then you have basic stick person here. Lines coming out for the arms, lines coming out for the legs. Now the arms, you can break them down into parts. So we have like a bicep, a forearm, and a hand, and a shoulder. We can't forget our shoulder. So put dots where those joints are. So put a dot where the shoulder meets the torso, where the elbow is, where the wrist is, and then you see you've got to come out for a hand. Same thing over here. Where the shoulder is, I put a dot. Where the elbow is, I put a dot. And where the wrist is, I put a dot. So I need a little more extra for the hand. And I see that I'm going to need to extend my page because I went a little big again. Good thing I have lots of paper. All right, so I want those legs to be a little longer. So I've got a dot where those hips are, a dot where those knees are, and then I'm going to come down for the calves, a dot where the ankles are, and then I'm just going to kind of make lines where the feet are going to be. So now what you're going to do is you're going to fill that stick figure in so it looks like an actual body. So you can make the neck, little curved lines on either side, a little curved line over the shoulder dot. So you're kind of outlining that stick and those dots to make it thicker. Same thing over here. You're outlining. And same thing with the legs. Make some curved lines. Now the thing about legs is what you can do is just do a curved line on this side of the stick figure leg, and then another curved line over here. And then same thing at the bottom. Curved line down here, curved line down here. So you're outlining it, giving it a little meat on those bones. Okay, so it's starting to look a little more like a body, but it still looks really weird. So what we're going to do is make that torso and that waist a little more like a body. So you can kind of cinch in that waist a little bit and bring it out. And then if your character has a dress on, then here's where you can add those clothes. Maybe it's a short sleeve dress. Maybe you can add whatever clothes you'd like to this character because it's your character. A shirt line on the neckline. I'm just going to be real basic here because I'm not sure exactly how you want your character to look. And this, of course, is not your character. I'm just drawing it. And then we have the face. So again, we're making our draw lines on our face, our mark lines. I'm going to make these eyes a little big. Okay, eyelid, hair, nose. I'm kind of speeding up a little bit. So here and then the feet, you can give your character some cool boots if you want. Just like that. And then the hands are kind of delicate. On the whiteboard during class today, I posted some examples of anime hands. They're real delicate and light. So you might want to spend some extra time just drawing hands, like on a different sketch pad or sketch piece of paper, just to get those down. They're real delicate and light, and I'm just drawing general shapes for hands right now. So there you have the body of your character. You can color it in however you like. And I'm being super quick. If I were to spend more time on it, I'd actually color it in solid. But there you have it, a little quick tutorial on some anime drawing tips. Let me know if you have any questions or you want me to go over anything else in more detail. But I am excited to draw more anime. So if you want to kind of share what you have back and forth, then I'll do more tutorials. If you want to see a tutorial of just drawing the hands or just drawing eyes or something else, let me know and we'll have fun with it. All right, thanks so much, and I will see you next week in class. Bye.